Okay, go ahead and try that again now that I'm not brain dead. I left the entire thing muted, not just me this
Oh.
time.
Hello and welcome to Proficiency Bonus. We're running a one-shot tonight because the usual programming is otherwise occupied. Wanted to thank our sponsors, Many-Sided Dice, Streamlabs, Twitch, Team MC. There we go. And our newest partner, DiceBard. If you go to their website and use the promo code PROBO, PROBO, you can get free expedited shipping anywhere in the world. Coming April 2nd on Tuesdays called Tabletop Legends. So we are very excited to be welcoming a new show to Probo. But yeah, as I said, this is going to be a one-shot for the night, and this is my first time DMing a one-shot, so hopefully it goes well. But yeah, if you guys want to take a minute and introduce yourself and your characters, that would be great. Let's start with Ergot Zadat.
I am Lip. I'm usually on Wednesdays campaigns, and I am currently today playing Ergot Zadat, who is a mage assistant and a little bit of a quirky character. So you guys get to meet him today.
Awesome. And how about Carr?
Hello, I'm Matthew. You can find me usually here Mondays DMing Tomb of Annihilation, or Fridays as who may very well turn out to be a supervillain, Wizard Molfin. But tonight I am playing Carr, a Arakocra war cleric. That's really not sure who he is yet, but we'll find out when the session starts.
And how about Grimlick?
Yes, I am Dale. I've been here a few times as a guest. I playing Grimlick. He is the far traveler, storytelling brewer. He likes to make beer in his free time.
And finally, Jamie, playing himself.
Hey there. Hi, I'm Jamie, aka Stumpy from chat, your overlord. Tonight I'm going to be playing myself, a human drunken monk. I've already been banned from chat for being me.
Seriously.
Yep, makes much sense.
Oh my god. Well, this is off to a great start. Oh gosh. Okay,
Let's still
well.
end up in the same room. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is true, especially now that he's playing himself.
I just want to know, how old is Jamie?
21. 21.
Just old enough to hang out with Grimlock and not get in trouble.
I am not here for this.
Well, with that jolly mood, we're actually going to be starting out in a place that Jamie is probably quite familiar with.
My bedroom. The laundry closet?
No, actually.
That's not how we're starting this one, John.
No. We're going to be starting at a tavern, as all good adventures start. We're starting in a tavern called the Broken Arms.
Oh.
Oh.
Too soon.
Way too soon.
Sorry, Lip, I didn't think of that. But no, so you're in a tavern called Broken Arms, and you've all ended up at the same place. I don't know if any of you know each other, or if you just sort of ended up sitting at the same table, as it's not the most spacious of taverns, and you kind of take a seat wherever you can find one. Do any of you know each other?
I will say that Ergo Zado is just gotten started getting to know Grimlick at this tavern. He kind of like sat down next to him and has been chatting him up for the past like hour.
Oh, he is a storyteller and a poet.
Oh, nice.
Jamie is a folk hero. A few people from his hometown know who he is. So you might have heard of me.
You probably haven't heard of him. Well, so everyone has sort of hunkered down. It's a decent day out, but it's getting towards evening, and so most people are sort of making their way in to get their evening meal. And so the tavern is quite crowded. So you've all been sort of pushed together at this table. And there's just sort of the general buzz of the atmosphere, nothing too interesting happening. When all of a sudden, outside, you hear a commotion. And it's not the usual sound of a drunken squabble. It sounds much larger than that. It's almost a roar that is moving towards you. A mass of human voices calling out. So you can't hear any of the words, but as this wall of sound gets closer, people start getting up and moving out towards the door of the tavern. What do you do?
I get up and start to go to the back door of the tavern.
I stopped the story that I was just telling to my friend. Because everyone else seems to have been tired of listening to me talk.
Nope, I'm just staring intently.
I was drinking, not paying attention.
He's gonna stroke his big beard. Well, this ought to make a good story, and I'll head out the front door.
I'll follow behind.
Carl just looked between the one human going that way and the other two walking out the front room. Well, if it seems everyone else is going this way, and follow the other two out.
So as
Making sure
you
to take the lance that is currently strapped between his wings
okay.
out, and hold it in both hands just in case.
So as you get out into the street, I'll get to you in a minute, Jamie. As the three of you
split the party.
already, yeah. As the three of you get out the front door, there's sort of a mass of bodies that you have to push your way through, sort of a bottleneck. But as you get outside, you realize it's a little later than you thought. And on the horizon, you see a glowing coming up the road, and it's a wall of people with torches coming. And it appears that you are about to get hit with the wall of a riot.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all.
And so you can look around, you can decide what you want to do, and I'll get to you in a minute, Jamie.
All right.
I want
immediately
you.
seeing this happens. Out go the wings, 30 feet straight up into the air.
Oh dear.
Huh. Well, a riot and a Birdman. Great story so far.
I take out my notebook and I start tearing out handfuls of paper, like frantically. I close the book and I'm just gonna start folding it in my hand. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Well, I don't think any kind of, confetti is going to make this any better, but who am I to judge?
Should we do something?
I don't really know what they're angry about, so what should we do?
I don't know, but they're coming our way.
So from the direction of the mob, you just see the street is totally blocked but if you look, they're coming from your left. If you look to your right, you can see that there is a market square about half a block down where it sort of opens up, and you might be able to find a way to sort of escape this wall of the mob.
Oh, this way. I want to grab his arm and just kind of dart towards that direction.
Oh,
Wanna
already
keep
we're going
low.
this way.
Keep low.
Car is just
So-
going to start sort of circling and keeping sort of just above these two, but
Okay.
also a little ways back towards where he saw that other strange individual go booking out the back door.
Ouch!
Speaking of Jamie, you reach the back, you manage to dodge past, and you find the back door, and you open it. It's not locked or anything, but you are faced with a very tall wall that is enclosing this backyard.
Oh.
It doesn't empty into an alleyway.
Oh. Well, I'm probably pretty drunk, so I'm gonna try to climb the wall.
Okay. Can you make an acrobatics roll for me?
That's a number.
Really?
It's a high number.
18.
It's a what?
That's pretty good.
18.
Okay. So you manage to climb the wall, and as you are climbing up, because you were a little drunk, you didn't really notice that on top there's some spikes. You kind of catch yourself on those, but you can get to the other side if you'd like.
Of course. I'll just jump down.
And what do? You are now in the neighboring house's yard.
Well, I'm going to go up to their back door and knock on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and there is no answer.
Huh. Well, I've got myself in quite the predicament. What would Jamie do?
Go home before curfew.
Jamie would just keep jumping fences, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just keep going until I get to a street.
Are you gonna go left or right, sort of towards where the mob sound is, and you can see the fire
Away
burning?
from the
Well,
mob sound.
wait. Okay.
No.
All right, so there would be 3 fences to get over. That, so I'm gonna need you to make 3 athletic checks.
Bears
Got it.
Bueller's Day Off in it.
Dirty 20, 13, and an 11.
Okay, so you clear the first 2, and as you get to the second, you get to the top, and you notice that there's what's in front of you. There's no more walls. It's just an open marketplace, but you kind of catch yourself, and you are hanging again off a little spike caught by your belt. So you're just sort of hanging on a wall at this point.
Damn it! The walls are so tall and in the way. Ugh.
Actually, as this is happening, you see running into the marketplace the 2 other people that were sitting next to you at the bench.
Hey, you guys! Hey, over there! Hey, you!
Instinctively, I want to freak out, and I'm just gonna toss one of my darts in that direction. You just see a folded origami just kind of whiz out towards your direction.
Roll an attack.
Let's see. 10.
What's your AC?
That doesn't hit my AC.
Okay.
16.
No.
Okay.
You just see
So-
a paper bolt just zoom right by.
Hey, that was pretty rude. I just went down. I'm
I think you're
stuck.
supposed to hit him.
No, I'm not a pinata. I'm a person.
I want to fire again and aim for the piece of fabric that's caught.
Okay. Go ahead.
21.
That hits. And it manages to cut through your belt, and you fall to the floor, Jamie.
Hey, oh god, my pants fall down.
It's a little sizz because as the paper slices through the clothes, there's a little hint of fire that just kind of starts up off of the clothes.
So there's also a little bit of smoke coming off of you.
This smells like chicken.
So we should get going. We should definitely get going. We should leave right now.
As you say that, the riot mob has reached the marketplace and is flooding inside.
Oh dear, 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 oh dear.
Yes, Jamie?
How far are they from our little group?
You guys did you move away from the entrance towards Jamie, or?
I'm just circling above them.
Yeah, no, I mean, the other two, sorry.
I wouldn't have moved. I would have just shot the dart standing where I'm at.
So they are actually, at this point, almost swarming around you.
So all of a sudden you see Carr dive down from above and reaching behind into his bag pulls out 2 small pouches, and I want to dump 2,000 ball bearings
What?
on top of the rioting people.
I love it.
That's amazing.
Okay, so do you dump it sort of around?
It's literally just so wherever the 2 of them are,
Mhm.
like coming, if they're starting to surge around them, just like right in front of them. So
Oh.
literally like a crop duster just trying to dodge them like they're the barn house.
So as this mob sort of surges around you, they just, as they hit, like, they're just about to run into you, but they start sort of, the people that are there start almost losing their balance and falling over and making a little wall of fallen over people that is actually protecting you from the flood of bodies.
Hold on, I think they might just be hungry. I have the perfect thing. I take a pot out of my bag.
You take pot out of your bag?
A pot.
That will make them more
cooking
hungry.
Pot? A cooking pot. Not drugs, a cooking pot.
Are you Kirby?
Who's got fire? I can cook a mean. Oh, wait, I don't have any food.
How
I feel like
far
we're getting
away?
an inner look into Jamie's life.
Yeah, how far is Jamie from us?
He is about 50 feet.
I can't do much over there. Should we?
I'm sorry, is Jamie being surrounded right now, or are we being surrounded?
We're
You
being
are
surrounded.
They have not reached Jamie yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, not all stories end without violence. I'm gonna knock an arrow.
Okay. There are a plethora of targets.
Very
A
good.
lot of people. Everyone at this point, since they have a little more space getting into the marketplace, it has sort of turned into a giant brawl around you. So there are fists flying and torches being waved, and it's not a very safe place to be right now.
Is there any stories that you have of how you managed to escape large amounts of bodies piling up around you?
I'm just gonna give a good lean in and be like, we're currently in that story.
All right. Well, I guess this is the time that we should fight our way out of this. You start to see him like visibly sweating now.
Can I start like reciting a poem to the crowd and just get their attention with a great ballad?
You can try.
I will love to try.
Please
This is
roll
why
a
I should have
performance
played
check.
Jeeves. Jeeves does these things very well, Lip. You stopped an entire city from rioting with nothing but performance checks. All right. 23.
Yeah, no, it doesn't cut it. Sorry. They're very intent on fighting. You maybe have one or two people that kind of look at you, but then, they get punched or something, and they're back into the fray. Sorry.
It's always the chair that comes out of nowhere.
Every single time.
But no, they are very, very intent on fighting.
I think I may have a bit of an idea, I guess. I'm going to take a bit of thread off of my clothes, and I'm going to whisper into it. And about how far can I do this? So in the opposite direction of us, 30 feet over, I want there to be a loud shout of someone saying, "I found a crap ton of gold over here."
Okay. I don't know what to make you roll for that. I mean,
it could be deception, I guess.
persuasion, maybe?
Persuasion.
Or, probably deception, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, either one's fine. I'll do that. That is.
I'll give you
23.
advantage too, because it's very loud.
23. That is 23.
All right. So you see again, like a few people sort of turn to where the noise was coming from and like start to look around, but again, it doesn't make much effect in the larger riot.
Is it enough people for us to kind of sneak out of the crowd?
That was like 30 feet away, so like it was sort of farther away. It was only people within about 5-10 feet of that actually seemed to care. As you are trying to do these things, a dagger comes flying out of nowhere, right at you, Gimlick, and you. What's your AC?
14.
Well, that was a nat one, so it just sort of bounces off of you.
It just like hits me just like flat chested, just looking at it like.
There's a little bit of jam on it, so it just slides.
It's like red, so you're like, what? No, it's just strawberry jam. Okay. Oh wait, Dice, you're done for the day. But as all this is happening, you sort of are feeling that this anger is just raging. All of a sudden, you start hearing whistles, and just coming from all directions. Just this blasts from a whistle, 3 blasts repeated, again, and again, and again, and then a few people around the edges of the mob seem to know what this means and pay attention to it and start running in the opposite direction. But then
the fence!
And as that happens, all of a sudden, time seems to slow around you.
I'm really drunk.
And it just seems like even Car, for you, it goes up into the air. Like it just, time is slowing and you're feeling it harder and harder to keep yourself aloft. Your wings are just heavier and heavier and you're sinking towards the ground. And everyone, it's like you're moving through molasses until slowly you can't move anymore. And everyone is just frozen.
What's going on?
Can we still take an action?
You can't do anything at this point. You
Okay.
are completely frozen. It's as if time has stopped and you are just stuck.
I'm frozen with my head in my copper pot.
And so
Kirby to Winnie the Pooh.
and you can still hear this whistling and it's getting closer, and all of a sudden you see just the city guard marching into the square. And they seem to have some sort of amulet that makes it so that this freezing spell doesn't affect them. And all of a sudden it's almost like they're moving at light speed because it's just slowed time for you, slowed your perception. And they start just arresting everyone who's in the mob. including you. And you are now being taken to the guardhouse.
Rude.
Oh.
I was just trying to tell a story.
Oh, now you get a great story.
I'll tell stories in prison, don't worry. Prison stories are always the best.
There you go.
Depends on how you tell the story.
How story ends. But so you sort of, as this time spell, as you get farther away from the square, it sort of starts to wear off. So a few blocks away, you become a bit more conscious of what's going on, but you are bound and being marched towards the guardhouse. What do you do?
Oscar, I was just moving so fast. I'm super dizzy now. Woo!
I might have a solution for this issue. One moment. Okay. Am I
what
gagged
type
or
of-
am I just bound?
Sorry, what, Lip?
How are we bound?
It's leg sort of tethers when you're tied sort of in a chain, and your hands behind your back also tied around the feet tethers, so you can't, like, tethered to the feet manacles, so you can't really, like, raise them up.
Is there like
How
But you are
of us
not gagged, no.
How many
There
of us
is-
are chained together?
There are 10 of you.
Do we all still have our supplies on us? Like, how much weight are we talking?
Well, we just got cuffed, right? So we would still have everything on our body.
Yes, you still have your equipment. But you're talking 10 humanoids, large, big burly guys. It's going to be a lot of weight.
And where is Carr in this sort of daisy chain of people? If we get positions 1 through 10, where is Carr in this run?
It would be... You would actually be right at the front because they saw that you had wings, and so they are actually holding on to you personally.
Hey, Mr. Guard Guy.
Keep quiet and keep moving.
Listen, I'm in the rope and handcuffs as much as the next guy, but, like, these are really tight. It's starting to hurt my wrists.
We'll get to the guardhouse soon enough. Keep quiet.
Why are we going to the guardhouse?
He cuffs you on the ear.
Oh gosh. I want to take out. There's a small pin underneath my tongue.
You cannot reach your face.
I don't want to use my hands. I want to slip it out of my tongue through my shirt sleeve and try and catch it behind my shirt from behind me.
Okay, I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check.
Happily.
I know you're a rogue, so it really doesn't matter.
That is a 24.
Okay, you managed to do that.
As the drunk keeps talking, I want to just slowly kind of pick the lock off of my wrist.
It hurts.
I'm gonna need another sleight of hand check.
Okay.
With a pen?
Yeah,
How
it's
do you
like
pick a lock with a pen?
you put the pressure into it, and then you kind of slyly find where that actual slight pin inside the lock is. Press it until it clicks, and then you turn the whole thing, and the shackles come loose. Trust me, I've actually been picking some locks lately.
Chicago. Am I right?
Fair enough.
Why do you think I play a rogue all the time?
Learn something new every day.
But yeah, I'm just doing it. I won't, even if the shackles come loose, I'm not breaking my hands free. I'm keeping it just
Okay.
loose behind my back.
Okay, sleight of hand check though. Still.
12, 9, 21.
That passes. Of course it does.
As we're like walking down, being marched away, is there like a window that I can see inside of, or like a about 30-foot tall rooftop or something nearby?
I really should have learned more about your characters before I did this. I mean, it's sort of, this road is sort of lined with taverns and shops. Everything, because it's getting late, is pretty boarded up, like closed up. There's nothing open at this point. But there would be some roofs within 30 feet.
All right. For now, I'm just gonna bide my time.
Okay.
I I just sit down. This is a lot.
You get
Just
hauled
sit
up
down.
by guards. Get up and keep walking.
I'm so tired, though.
You think we want to put up with you scallywags?
I don't even know what a scallywag is.
Excuse
God.
you,
You
I
keep
am a
walking.
renowned storyteller. No scallywags here.
Yeah, he tells stories.
Tell that to the judge. Keep
He
walking.
will.
I
He
will.
Hey, judge, man, he tells stories. That's what I'm going to say.
So at this point, you have reached the guardhouse, and even though it is getting late, it is all lit up. And because there was this riot happening, they seem to be trying to process people very quickly. So you get brought before a judge actually pretty quickly because they're trying to figure out who started all of this. So your chain of people has been broken down, so you're now just shackled individually. And you are called before the Honorable Judge Ironsmith. And there's guards in this room. It's a very small room, and there's just the judge and about 3 guards. And you are brought in with... There's one other person from your chain that was also brought in. They're going by 5s. And you are asked to present your case to the judge. Names, please.
Hello, my name's Jamie, and I was just coming home from the bar, and then I sat down in the street to make some food in my pot. And then a bunch of people were fighting, and that person over there, they tell stories. I told the guards I'd say that. But I'm just really hungry. And
Do you have
tired.
anything to say in your defense? You realize that taking part in a riot is a crime punishable by death.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Did you say fences? I had a bad time with fences today.
The judge looks over at one of the guards. Did you hit this man on the head? No, sir. No, he's been like that.
Actually, no, they hit him in the side of the face.
Yes,
That's
I saw
true.
that myself.
Right
It happened
here.
quickly.
They were like, stop talking. Bah.
A cuff on the ear is standard procedure. Okay, next name, please. Looks over. Or go.
The name is Dale. Dale
Yes.
Winterbottom.
Your name isn't Dale.
He hit his head pretty hard. He dropped to the floor. You should probably see the paramedics.
That's true. I did fall on the floor.
I did watch that happen as well.
Dale, then, what is your defense?
I was having a quick drink with one of the legendary storytellers of town, and seemed like I heard a couple of fights happening out the back way, so I went out the front to try and get away from the riot, and seemed to be picked up by the feds.
Very well. And you, Birdman? Eric Kilcrow, I would assume?
There seems to be some rather strange occurrence going on in this town, and I merely walked out front and proceeded to get myself airborne to avoid any problems when some strange effect forced me onto the ground, and these people chained me and manhandled my wings.
Was there any damage done to your wings?
Are they still holding them?
No, at this point you're just you're standing, but they are close by you.
You know, sort of thrust them out, give a couple of flaps, see if I can get a little airborne. Doesn't appear to be, but still, rather.
Very good. And you, sir?
I would like to try and invoke my by popular demand feature from the entertainer background. Do you not recognize me, the great storyteller Grimlick the Far Traveler?
No, I don't. What's your story?
Well, I have
Oh,
never
no.
committed an act of crime once in my life, and my story is very vast and quite long.
What
Would
is
you like to
your
hear it
story
from
for the night as to why you should not be executed?
Well, I was simply traveling through this fantastic little place here, this small little tavern, telling stories as I usually
Please, sir, we
do,
don't
having a
have all
meal.
night.
Well, allow me to give you the abridged version then.
Please.
I crossed a bridge to get into town, and then I got to the tavern, and then I heard some things happening outside, and being the quite curious man for stories that I am, I investigated, only to have a dagger thrown, and whoever threw it, if they are here, you are a terrible thrower. And that has been
It's
my
true.
evening.
I saw that happen. I was cooking in the pot, and the dagger
mean, I-
just went whoop.
He had a
Thank
lot of
you.
Could
pots,
have
Your Honor.
escaped, but I didn't.
And the judge sort of turns to the other man. And you, sir? Oh, I was just on my way home. Name's Shep. Yeah. Got heat of the moment? Oh my gosh. So you do realize that you were found next to a giant pile of bodies. You understand that, correct? Sort of looking at Dale and Grimlick, as well as Carr.
Oh, yes,
Man
yes.
was in the
Tons
air. It was
of
forced to the
carnage, left
ground.
and right.
On
Blood
top of it all,
everywhere.
my weapon was also drawn.
Yes, which does make this a bit of a harder case.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does a pot count as a weapon?
Depends on how you use
It
it.
can. Yes.
I'm pretty sure I was inside of the pot.
Well, maybe you were damaging yourself.
Let me ask this. Stating that this gentleman's weapon was drawn, was there anybody who was injured by his weapon?
At
No.
this point, there's no way of knowing. We have not managed to totally cover the scene of the riot. We're still gathering the people who were present.
Well, I
It's-
have only just arrived in town, and, only just recently resupplied, and I still have all 20 of my arrows. Not a single one was fired.
Listen, I am exhausted and don't feel like really arguing this. What if, there's this new program we're trying, where essentially you get a chance to. It's gladiatorial. You fight in an arena, and if you pass the test, then you'll go free. Otherwise, no skin off my back.
So you want us to murder each other to...
Oh no!
Yes,
You
we're
won't be
murdering each
fighting each other. You'll be. It goes in groups of 4. And you'll be. It's. We're calling it the test of will. Where just to see how if people really can work together, and just really, it's a way we're trying to cut down on execution costs because you realize rioting is punishable by death and you buy a lot of bodies, and it's just really, it's not looking good for you. This is honestly your better way out.
Oh, I think I was against defense.
So you're telling me
You
I'm going to fight with a drunk?
Hold
And
on. Do I
die.
get more beer first? Can I? That's my weapon of choice.
Don't.
Dead men's wishes?
I will say the survival rate of the test of will is about 50-50, but it's better than the 0% of the executioner, which is where you're all headed.
Oh,
Okay.
isn't that adorable?
Okay.
Are there any windows in
So-
the room?
What?
Any windows in the room?
No. Nope, it is a stone room with an iron door.
I want to yeet out of the window.
It is not yeetable.
It's like, I was thinking that.
Hey, so, like, I heard you say that, like, it's groups of 4.
Yes.
And so, like, one of us gotta go. I think it should be Shep. The story wasn't convincing at all.
It seems as if you four knew of each other. I believe Shep may have just been caught in your party. So, yes, it would be the 4 of you.
So does that mean that Shep gets, like, just murdered just because, murder?
No, he would be going into a different group if it is,
Oh,
If that is
I
the
hope I get to
question.
fight Shep.
Yeah. Hey, Shep, how good are you at fighting? Because, I can trade you in this, fantasy round of murder.
It's not all of you would be physically fighting. It's I can't really explain it unless you decide to go for it.
Let's do it.
I think
Woo!
this may be better than murder.
We get to
Well.
do things.
This will either turn out to be a tragedy or an epic. I'm in.
The judge looks over at you, Carr.
I'll just sort of look over at the longbow and the lance on his back, the shield on one side, the couple of daggers, the small 2 remaining bags.
You
of
will be
ball
allowed to
bearings.
keep your weapons.
So, I can keep my flask?
Yes.
Oh, man, this is great. Ah.
I'll just nod.
How about this? He pulls out his pin and the shackles just fall off his pin.
Do you all agree?
Yes.
Agree what? Oh,
Upon
yeah.
seeing- Upon seeing everyone nod their head, the judge slams a gavel and says, "Okay then. I need you to decide who of you is the strongest, who is the smartest, and which 2 of you are the bravest."
I'm super brave. Just let me get some more of my liquor and I'll be good.
Hmm.
I'm a kind of middle of the road type of guy.
I'm not very intelligent, but I've seen a lot of things. To
The
a few
smartest,
places.
the strongest, and the bravest.
Hey, what's strongest mean? Do you mean like can lift a lot or mean
Your
like
test
can
has already
fight?
begun. I cannot explain anymore.
So
I think
we're
I would be
all
one of the
idiots.
brave.
I guess I'm much more of a witty man than I am strong, but seems like Birdman over here got the squaw rage going on, so I'll give him strength.
If that is everyone's
Well-
decision, then I suppose I can go along with it.
So what have you decided?
I'm brave.
I'm your
I
brain.
myself am also brave.
Sorry, so Jamie's brave. What are you, Grimlick?
Brave as well.
I'm brains. Brains of the group.
boys.
You are smart.
I suppose that would make more muscles
Awesome. Very well. And again, the judge hits the gavel, and you all pass out.
It seems about time.
Yep.
then.
Okay.
Possibly go wrong with my strength of 10.
I have an intelligence of 10.
You guys did way well on this. Oh, sorry, just gotta read it.
I have a
Okay.
strength of 9.
I was like 8.
I have a strength of 18.
Oh, I think you are the
I
strongest.
literally am the strongest with a strength of 10.
Kind of sad. Okay.
That's
You're
why I
all
knew the
gonna
minute you said there was
die.
10 people, it's like, yeah, my strength of 10 is not going to be able to fly 10 people away. I'd be lucky to get 2.
No, especially because it was burly men.
I don't think Jamie's all that burly.
I'm 215 pounds of pure non-muscle.
It's not a beer belly, that's a keg belly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's just a bunch of love rolls.
Man,
Well, on that wonderful note, as you all are having a collective dream, as you're passed out, you all wake up simultaneously. But you're not all in the same place. You, Jamie and I wrote Brave instead of Grimlick. I'm good at this.
Jamie and Brave, you're with Grimlick.
Yep. Well, no, Jamie and Brave, you're brave. So Jamie, yeah, Jamie and Grimlick, you are on the bottom of this arena. It's like a sandy floor. It's about 80 feet by 80 feet circular, and there is a pillar in the middle that you are sort of laying down next to. And about 20 feet above you, there is a walkway, a glass walkway, that is where Carr wakes up. And in the center of this 80-foot walkway is a pedestal with a button on it. And that is what you wake up next to. And Ergot, you wake up strapped into a cannon.
Strapped into a what?
A cannon. in the operating seat, not inside the barrel. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I was about to jump and hit that button.
And as you all come to, you hear a voice. Ah, good. You're all waking up on time. Perfect. So this is the test of will. Each of you is in your position. You all have your gear. What will happen is, in a moment, the test will start. Car, I believe it is, on the walkway. That button, if it gets pressed, it will give a shock to your other teammates that will incapacitate them momentarily. So your goal is to protect it from those who are going to be trying to push it. And you, ergo, is that correct?
Dale.
Oh, sorry, Dale. Sorry. And you, Dale. I have Dale, I have Jamie. Come on, guys, this is just me.
It's even more confusing because my name's actually Dale.
Yeah, that's the. I love you guys, but
names for our character names. So my character should have been Lamp. Dale should have been Jamie.
You're supposed to be nice to me. This is my first time. So Dale, you are, as you can see, in a cannon. The orbs that are next to you, and you look down and you see that there are rows of glass orbs next to you, and there's five rows of orbs, only one of which is full. And in each one there is a sort of glowing, it looks like a potion. You will be able to use those, shooting them at the combatants to aid your allies. You have 4 different potions that you can use. You have a healing potion, a strength potion, an aggro potion, and an invisibility potion. Use them well. And as for the 2 of you on the ground floor, Jamie and Grimlick, there are going to be 4 orgs entering this arena. Your job is to, as a team, is to kill them. However, they are strong enough that they would easily be able to kill the 2 of you if you try to engage them. So you must use your team members well. However, on each org there is a gem, and if you manage to get that gem off of an org, you will. Or sorry, there's 2 gems, and if you manage to get those gems, it will refill 2 of the potions from the cannon. So
Each
there's
gem refills 2, or each
Yep.
gem refills 1?
Each gem refills 2. So there's 2 different colored gems. There's red gems and blue gems. The blue gems will refill the rage and the invisibility, and the red gems will refill the healing and the strength potions. And so game mechanic wise, Lip, you can either shoot 2 in one round, or you can shoot 1 and have advantage on the attack. I believe that is all. If you are ready, the test will begin.
Just to make sure, I have healing potion, strength potion, invisibility potion, and aggro potion, right?
Yes, here I can. I'll drop this in the chat for you. And the no, please don't. Do you actually do that?
No.
Okay.
This is Matthew saying, I just want to sit there.
Okay. And I have actually preset the initiative for this because otherwise it would be kind of impossible. And I don't actually want to kill all of you guys.
Just Jamie.
Yeah.
No!
And
How
Dale, but
far-
I'm not going to tell you which one.
How far away is this cannon contraption to the actual core of the ring where everybody is?
So you are about 20 feet up as well, but you can hit everything. It's magic, so you can hit anywhere in the ring. You don't have a range. It's an 80-foot sort of cone, or not cone, cylinder. But
Yeah.
And then
because it's magic and fantasy, you can even kind of shoot through the pillar. It doesn't matter.
Interesting.
We'll figure it out.
now, where am I situated to this? I know I'm on a glass walkway above.
Yeah, so you are 20 feet above, and it goes straight across. So you're centered right where the central pillar would be with the buzzer, and there's 2 doors, one on either side of the walkway. And so there's you're at the center, so there's 40 feet of walkway on either side.
And the 2 things are coming from the 2 doors in the walkway up top, or?
You can infer that there will be things coming in to try and press the button, yes. But the orcs will be released, or the orcs will be released on the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
So.
I get to deal with. Okay, now I'm with you.
Yeah. Everyone good? Any other questions?
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay. So a whistle blows and 4 doors open. Or actually 6 doors open. 4 doors that let in a red org, a blue org. Oh, should we do a break?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's up to
Up
you.
to
It's about 9:13, so it's typically we would normally do break about 9:30. So if people need a few, we can definitely do it.
This would be the time to do it if we're going to do it.
Okay, then what do you say we take a couple of moments then?
Yeah, let's take 5-7 minutes.
Okay.
We'll be back, everybody.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment.
Us Braves about to die.
I'm still
Was I muted again?
No, I was muted.
That's-
Oh, okay. If anyone's playing the bingo card that
And Matt
Victoria
forgot to
just
unmute
shared.
something again.
Yep. Well, welcome back to the Test of Will, where our adventurers of assorted bravery are going to be facing off against some ogres who are definitely going to would be able to smash them to a pulp, but if they can use their wits and their teamwork, hopefully they will survive. So 6 doors open. On the ground floor, 4 doors, one on each corner, or one like each cardinal direction, because it's a circle, there's no corners. Anyway, opens, and out walk a red, a yellow, a green, and a blue ogre. They are in that order, descending in size, the red being the largest, the yellow and green being pretty comparable, and the blue being the smallest. And then up top, the 2 doors on either side of the walkway open, and 2 monodrones enter and stand right next to the doors. So as you look around, you see that there are some visible. You notice that there are some visible.
Uh-oh.
Some visa.
You're
Billy
frozen.
cloaks. Oh no.
Oh,
Matt, you were supposed to cast freeze on the enemy, not the DM.
okay, we are working on Twitch chat. No, you can still hear us even though we lost our DM.
Yep, there's another. For all of those playing at home, this is another one.
Oh, welcome to proficiency bonus. Go. And the and welcome to the polar vortex. For those who are
Yes.
aware, in the United States, some of us in the Midwest, like our DM, are just getting obliterated by giant freezing things, sort of like day after tomorrow. So, I think that just happened to Annie. Her internet froze, and she froze with it.
Yep.
Am I back?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, she
Hey,
thought out.
awesome.
Polar vortex is
Yay.
overrated.
The joy of turning it off and then on again.
Yes.
I was about to start hitting them cool animal facts.
About sloths.
Oh, it looks like my connection is going again. No.
Oh no, can
No,
you
we
hear
still
us?
got you.
Okay, it just
Yeah.
went to red for a minute. Okay. Well, let's see how well this works. Okay, so on some of the ogres, you can see visible gems. There's the green one has a red gem on its forehead. The blue ogre seems to have 2 different necklaces with a gem on each one. And the red ogre has a blue gem on its wrist. The blue and green, or the blue ogre doesn't really have anything on other than a loincloth. The green ogre is wearing some boots. The yellow ogre has pants on, and the red ogre is wearing a vest that has a bunch of pockets in it. And so the first up in our order is going to be Carr.
Okay. So looking at these 2 strange little creatures that have just popped out at either side, Gar is going to immediately reach down and let me see where. Okay, and reach down and pull from within his studded leather armor, his chain, and grasp hold of his holy emblem, and start moving his hand around a little bit and cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Okay, and what does that do for me?
So that creates a 15-foot radius around me.
Okay.
Of small little fey-looking spectral creatures that are basically circling around me in this 15-foot sort of area. Anything that comes towards that area, when it enters it, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes some damage.
Okay.
And its speed is reduced by half.
Okay. And how long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
It's just casting that as an action, and then... Actually... hold on, let me just check. I think I can do one other thing while I'm thinking of it. Oh, no, so that's it for now.
Okay. Next up, we are going to have Jamie.
Hey. So,
Hey.
we're right in the center, right? And then these 4 doors open up.
Yep, so they are each about 40 feet away from you.
Alright, so I'm going to spend my action stripping, because it's hot in here. So I'm taking off my clothes. I'm drinking the rest of what's in my flask, and I'm throwing that on the ground. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. Next is Grimlick.
I'm going to very quickly cast a spell on myself. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
And what does that do?
My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks for the next minute.
Dang, that's cool.
And I can pick one attack before the spell ends and give myself advantage on it and deal extra damage.
Okay.
So I'll set that up. That's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to detect portal, and I'm going to see if there's a portal within a mile of our location. That's what Horizon Walkers get for their 3rd level feature.
Okay.
I'm curious if we're in some like demi-plane or...
No, you're in like an arena that's built somewhere. You have not switched dimensions or anything.
Okay. Very good.
There might be like a university or something within a mile that has one, I don't know. But nothing that will at all pertain to you.
Okay. And then I'm going to take
9/10
cover
of a mile.
behind a pillar.
Okay. Next up we have Dale.
I want to ready my action by taking out another note of my piece of paper and folding it into a small vial. It's a paper vial.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hold that action until the creatures get close to... Which one? Get close to Grimlick.
Okay. Who is like 40 feet away from you at this point.
That's totally fine.
Okay. Okay, so next up we have the Red Ogre, who... how are you want me to do this? What's a... Hey, there we go. The Red Ogre is going to move its full 40 feet towards the center of the arena, towards the pillar, and is going to use its great club to attack Jamie.
Don't do it. Leave me alone.
That is...
You're gonna hit a naked man.
Yes. That is a 22. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Specifically because you happen to be naked. That's why
Yes.
it's hitting you.
You drew his attention, really, is what happened.
I'm not wearing
okay.
pants either.
You don't wear pants. Kill him.
And you are going to take 8, 9, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
I told you,
Gonna do?
if you don't do something, they will kill you.
I didn't know how fast they moved.
Yes, they can move 40 feet.
We're dead round 1.
Gosh. Can I retcon what I said and switch it to Jamie?
No, don't worry. You're both gonna get hit. So, okay. So next up is our yellow org, who's going to, he's actually on the opposite side. So he hasn't of the column. So he hasn't seen you two because you sort of are on one side and they're on the other. So they are going to go over towards the green ogre and attack him. And that is yep, that'll hit. And he is going to take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
So it looks like these guys aren't friends.
No, they are fighting each other as well as you. But they are, if they see you, they'll go for you. So the green one, however, because he's being attacked by, shoot, 1 second, I need to write this down.
Taking cover behind the pillar for the win.
It's just because that is sort of where you happen to spawn. Green is going to attack the yellow. That is gonna miss entirely. And then it's blue's turn, and blue has also seen you guys. So he is actually going to come up towards you and is gonna go for Dale. Or sorry, for this is so confusing.
I know, this is all Lip's fault too.
It is.
I'm
gonna go for
Lip
Grimlock.
could have done this like 3 days ago, and we could have made it so much worse.
And that is a 12. That's 18. Does that hit?
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
Okay.
I can activate my action.
Yes, you can.
I release the vial, and
Mhm.
it floats darting towards the blue ogre then for an attack.
Okay. Also, I think I managed to just lose a dice. That's good for me.
Oh no!
Oh no, there it is. Found it. Ooh.
And that is 15.
15. That hits.
Sweet. So it's going to take 5 points of poison damage,
Okay.
and then 3d6. Is it what's it called? You know, the rogue thing.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, does it take sneak attack?
Does sneak attack work with your origami thing?
It's a ranged weapon attack.
Okay, then yeah, it would.
So that is an additional 6 points of damage.
Okay. And Dale, Grimley, you are taking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And it is now the Monodrone's turn, and they are each going to move in 25 feet, so just beyond your protectors, and they are going to pull out a brain entirely farted.
A bouquet of
Crossbow.
flowers?
God. No. Crossbow is what I'm. Their hands turn into crossbows. They like raise their arm, and it's because, there we go. God. And they are both going to shoot out at you. And so that is. That one's definitely gonna miss. They both rolled 5s, so
Alrighty then.
you are doing fine. And it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, Car seeing this and not wanting to move out of range here is going to pull out his longbow and knock an arrow to shoot first at 1, and then using my War Priest's ability to make a second attack. I'm basically going to fire at 1, and if that
Okay.
works, turn my second attack on the other one.
Okay.
Okay, first one is... Okay, what is my attack with that? Longbow plus 6. So that's a 14.
It does.
Okay, there's my d8. Okay, so that is 11 points of damage.
It is destroyed. It breaks down. It's just sort of a shower of clockwork. But the second that it falls apart, the doors open and another one comes out and is now at the door.
Wonderful. Well, turning goes... Yeah, I don't think that one's going to hit. That is a 10.
That does not hit.
So second shot goes a little wide, and then Car is going to just hunker down. Again, standing right next... It is on top of this button as can be without actually pressing the button.
Pushing it. Awesome. Okay. And it is now Jamie's turn.
Oh, yeah, already?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna zip, zap, zoop the fuck out of there after I do a couple. I'm gonna punch, and then flurry of blows, punch.
Okay.
On the big red one that gave me a good smack. 16.
That hits.
9.
Okay.
No, that wasn't 9 damage.
Oh, the 9 does not hit.
I'm rolling all the hits first.
Oh, okay. The first one hits, second one didn't.
All right, the third one is a 26.
That hits.
And the fourth one's an 11.
That, if it matches...
It
Does that...
meets it, beats it, so yeah.
Okay, yep, so you have 3 hits.
Okay.
Mathing is fun, kids.
28 points of damage.
Okay, good job.
And then I'm going to zip, zap, zoop away with my 50 movement speed due to my drunken technique, which also, when I use Flurry of Blows, allows me to have the disengage bonus act. Or not.
I was just going to say, do you get a
disengage
opportunity attack?
Feature.
Okay.
I'm 50 feet away. I'm running.
Well, there's really only 40 feet in any direction, so...
Oh, right. I'm 40
straight to a wall.
I'm 40 feet to the wall.
Okay. Like, towards where the red ogre came from?
Yeah, I'm just going to the wall.
And then just sort of curve away so you can get like 10 feet further.
Okay.
It's like
But that'll bring him closer to other ones.
That would bring me too close, though. I gotta stay max.
Just imagine like a bunch of punches and then running straight into a wall, lifting up into your feet, just running for 10 more feet.
Coyote it. Right up the wall.
Okay, next we have Grimlick.
All right, this ogre is frustrating, but we can't divide our attention on these things right now. So I'm gonna casually just kind of step away from this one.
That'll provoke an opportunity attack.
Not with Zephyr Strike right now. It doesn't.
Oh, right.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna leave its range there. I'll just walk I'm gonna try and stay like behind a pillar so they don't all see me.
There is one pillar, and half of them are on one side and half of them are on the other.
Very good. Then I'm just going to stay on the one side of the pillar and just walk in a straight line, 25 feet away, so the other ones don't see me.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to planar mark the red ogre. And then I'm going to take an attack against it.
Okay. What does the planar mark do?
When the next time I hit a creature, all my weapon is converted to force damage, and I deal an extra 1d8 damage on the attack.
Okay.
I will also use my Zephyr Strike thing here to give myself advantage, and an additional d8 of force damage.
Okay.
It's 26 to hit.
That hits.
That one. And I roll 3d8 force damage now. Gosh. Where's my d8? Wow. That's 25 force damage to the ogre on the first hit.
Dang.
And
Good job.
yeah, this is why I play Horizon Walkers the most. I just enjoy their combat experience so much.
Well, the red
now my-
ogre is now bloodied.
Fantastic. I will take a second attack at this red ogre. But the planar warrior is used up now, so like it only works on one hit.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 piercing damage. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. That's massive.
Yeah.
He's bloodied, you know? Okay.
And he was the big one out of the group, right?
Yep.
Yeah, when you're in the jail, you gotta go for the big target first.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, prison stories are always the best.
Right.
We found the biggest guy in there, we beat him down.
Yeah, we got him.
Well, it is now Ergat Zadat's turn.
How bloody is Jamie?
Jamie is exactly. He has 2/3 of his health left. 22 out of 33, you could say.
I'm going to pray for the best, and I'm going to keep my attention on Grimlock's target, and I am going to.
Hey, it was my target too. All right.
I'm going to fold another sheet of paper. Sweet, that's what I was looking for. I fold it into the shape of a bomb,
Okay.
and I'm going to lug it at the big ogre.
Okay.
Let's hope this hits, because that will be useful. Oh, that's a 9.
That does not hit.
So you guys see as the paper ball that's in the form of a bomb just kind of lands next to the ogre, and like a bunch of confetti pops out and just lands on the ground. Such a waste.
Somewhere in my mind, I can hear Grimlock saying, "Confetti? Really?"
Oh, we already went
Told you
over this.
confetti would be useful. Well, on that note, it is now the Red Ogre's turn, and he is going to go after Grimlick, and that is a 19 to hit.
Oh, yes. Hit me.
And that's 7 and a 6. Dang. That's 13 plus 4 is 17 damage.
17.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage. And then it is Yellow Ogre, who has still not seen you guys because you all went straight away, and so he's just gonna go after the green one again, and is gonna hit, and is gonna do more damage, and that is, I'm bad at math. That's 8. I'm still horrible at math. 8 and 8 is 12. So that's on the green one. Sorry, bookkeeping.
That's
It's hard.
16. 8 and 8 and 16.
I meant 8. There's a 5, a 3, and a 4.
Okay.
Yup. Whew. Oh
morning,
god, my brain
everybody.
is so dead. Yup. Okay, and then it's Green's turn, and God, Green is really bad. He misses again. And now it's Blue's turn, who's... Oh, yeah, you're still closer. Sorry, Grimlick.
It's okay. I'm used to the punishment.
Oh, I don't think this will hit, though. That's only an 11.
11 will not hit. Haha, blue ogre.
Haha. But you, again, have 2 ogres on you. And now it is the monodrones, and the one who is near the edge is going to move in towards the button. So what is the thing they have to do?
They have to make a wisdom save.
Okay, and what are they trying to beat?
Save DC is a 14.
Oh, they rolled a 13, and they have a +0, so they do not save.
Hooray, so that is
So-
3d8. Give me a second here to find my d8s.
It would be almost impossible for you not to kill it with that.
One would hope. A 7?
Yeah, that kills it. Like I said, it'd be almost impossible. As it passes in, it just shatters, and another one pops out of the door, and the one that is farther away is going to move up 25 feet and take aim at you and try and shoot you with an arrow. That is a 15 plus 3.
That'll hit. I'm a 15.
Okay. And that yields 1d6. That is 4 points of damage. And we are back
Hey,
up to your
Car.
turn.
Do you want to trade damage?
So as I'm sort of looking around on there, are people starting to look a little rough?
Yeah.
So is Car sort of
If,
looking down
Bloodied is 50% or less, then yes.
and... So is
Remember, Lip, you do have a healing potion, and if they
I
get more
know.
gems, you get more healing potions.
I know. I'm just trying
Use
to...
your cannon that I gave you.
I'm trying to preserve it to the right time.
You can get more. You can literally get more ammo. Like, that's the whole point.
The thing I don't understand about the gems is they have to get the gems, right?
They have to just pull them off the ogres.
Hey.
Like,
and you said
That's why it has so many pockets.
Grimlick's looking in some rough shape.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
A lot of bit, actually.
Car's just sort of going to look down and seeing that it seems like Grimlick's in a little bit of a pickle at the moment.
Yeah, the monk is fleeing. I'm getting double teamed.
because the monk can move twice as fast as you can.
And how far away from Car is he?
He would be about 25 feet over and 20 feet down.
Okay, so Jesus, geometry. You said 25 feet down and 25 feet over.
And 20 feet down. Yeah.
Sorry, folks. We're mathing for a moment.
That's what D&D is all about.
Okay, so we're just gonna square that. So that's 400.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared, right?
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm doing
Okay.
out right now.
You
so-
round the hypotenuse and then divide the hypothermia.
The hypothermia.
And then you do an equilateral
Sorry, that's
triangle.
Chicago math.
He is more than 30, but less than 60. So
Yes, that sounds right.
So, a car is
Yeah, I
going
think it'd be
to...
30.
And actually, I think this is a bonus action spell, if I remember. Don't cleric often, so
You guys
forgive
are
me.
too powerful for this. I should have made it
Okay.
harder.
So,
I would like to cast Moonshine on Jamie.
Oh, hey, oh, wow.
Car is going to reach out and look down at Grimlick and say, It's quite okay. Just you seem to be picking yourself up a little bit already. And cast Healing Word at 2nd level. So he will regain...
Which one did you do that on?
Grimlick.
On Grimlick.
Okay,
So that is
perfect.
going to be 2d4 plus 3. So give me something nice. Not wonderful. That's 7 and 3, so 10.
All right. Hey, that could very well be the difference between life and death right there.
So bonus action to heal him, and action take 5-foot step towards the one that just shot a crossbow at me again.
Mm-hmm.
Take the lance, drive the lance at it. I'm going to make it a great weapon master attack to try to do the extra damage to it. Not that I think I need it, but I took the feat, so why the hell not?
Yeah, Michael,
So let's see here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Where's my bonus to hit with that? Okay, so oops, what? Okay, so that is a 20 minus 5
That hits.
to hit is 15.
That hits. That hits.
Okay. That is... where's my D12? And... okay. Oh, and that is 21 points of damage.
It explodes. Just a little piece of clockwork just shatter everywhere. And
then
at the end of the
5 foot back right to
Okay.
the pillar,
button.
lance out, looking very threateningly, lance pointed out at the one that's already out there at the other end.
And the door opens and another one comes out. Okay. It is now Jamie's turn.
Hello. All right. I'm gonna run up with my 40 feet of movement, and I'm gonna punch the red guy. You gotta get the biggest guy in the prison. You gotta get him.
Yep,
So
okay.
I'm gonna punch him 2 times. Let's make it 4 times. We're gonna do step of the wind again. That's a 26,
That hits.
a natural 20,
That also hits.
15,
That hits.
and 19.
That also hits.
That's a lot of math. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
It's dead. How do you kill it? You just punch it into oblivion?
So I run over fully naked and I slam my shoulder into it for the first attack, and because I was running way too fast, I completely lost track of how fast I was running. So I run into it with my shoulder, then I spin around and hit it with my elbow, but then I trip. As I trip, I sweep its leg, and then I fall over and elbow drop on top of it.
I was totally waiting for a clean, clear cheek to just land right on top.
Oh, God.
Booty slam right at the end.
Okay. Anything else?
Uh,
You good?
no.
Okay.
I'll
Just
move 10
finding
feet
out a booty
away.
cheek.
I'll hide behind the pillar.
Next up, we have Grimlick.
All right. Let's see. That guy is done for currently.
You still have the blue ogre on you. You can also grab gems.
Yes, you can also grab gems.
Use this mechanic that I so generously gave you.
You know, I am gonna grab a gem
Thank
off
you.
here, and then I'm gonna Misty Step next to the cannon.
You see
I get opportunity attack.
on. Are you trying to pull one off the red ogre or the blue ogre?
Off the red ogre that is
Okay.
currently dead.
You can see there's a blue gem on his wrist, or you can try and find the red gem. The blue gem gives you the aggro and the invisibility, and the red gem gives you a healing and a strength potion.
I'm gonna try and find the red gem.
Okay. Then I'm going to have you do a sleight of hand check.
Alrighty, let's
See
see.
if you can find it in his pockets.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
You reach your hand in, and it's in the first pocket you put your hand in. It's right there.
Huh.
You pull it out.
Such luck.
And as you hold it up, it disintegrates, and Lip, you see 2 balls fill with a red and a yellow potion.
Oh, I definitely see it. All right.
Okay, and then what were you
Misty
doing?
Step next to the cannon.
So you're just gonna stand up next to him?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna shoot the ogres on my next turn from up here.
Oh my god.
Leave Jamie on the floor.
Yup.
I'm hiding behind the pillar.
Okay.
Okay, it is Lip's turn.
I will crank that cannon straight to Jamie. Fire off that red potion.
Okay.
Try and aim for his face.
I'm gonna need you to roll for it.
So what is the
So you're just
attack?
gonna roll a d20.
Okay. D20.
And if you're only firing one, you have advantage.
I want to fire 2.
Okay.
That first one is 12,
That passes.
and the next one is 10.
That also passes.
Okay.
It's not a hard catch, really.
So you take 4d4 plus 4.
Yep, here, I'll roll it for you guys. That is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 15 points of health.
I'm at max.
Woo! So you now
and-
have no health potions, 2 yellow potions, 2 strength potions, 1 rage, and 1 invisibility.
Okay, and I'm going to use my bonus action to fold another. Darn it! Piece of paper.
Okay.
Got 2 more left, but yeah.
Okay. Next we have our yellow ogre. And you guys are still, hiding away, so he's gonna keep wailing on the blue guy. Or on the green guy. That one doesn't hit this time. So
See,
let's try.
I may have left him all alone, but there's only one fighting him right now.
Yeah, that is true.
That green is utterly useless today. He literally just rolled a
green at Jamie, it'll start hitting.
Yeah. So that blue is gonna
Fire my
attack. Jamie, that is a 19 plus 6.
That hits.
I was gonna assume that hit. And that is a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
I'm not at max. I'm back at where I was. Damn it.
And now it's monodrones, and they are both going to move up to 25 feet and try and shoot you again. Because that's like the only thing they know how to do. They're not very smart.
Stab me?
No, they want to at least get like one shot off and attempt to kill you, That is a 16 plus 2.
That'll hit.
Okay, and the other one is an 8. That one won't.
That will definitely not.
It's 1d6. That is A whole whopping 1 point of damage.
Hooray!
Yeah, that one really.
That one hurt.
Yep, really, really hurt you there.
I'm offended.
Oh, sorry, that's 2 points of damage. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing.
I've been lied to. Now I'm crippled.
Double the damage!
That's like a crit.
I know. And now it is Car's turn again.
Okay, so...
So you have the two 15 feet away from you.
Yep. So the two of them are 15 feet. How does that blue ogre look that's sort of messing with Jamie right now?
Oh, how is Bluey doing?
Good.
He's not doing... Oh, he's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing fine.
Oh, okay. So, bonus action. Car's gonna reach out and point down at... Actually, let me make sure I'm keeping track of my spell slots here. Okay, Car's gonna point down right above the, right above the blue ogre's head.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's going to see this sort of shimmering, almost rainbow-colored lance appear pointing straight down at the top of its head.
Are you able to do that through glass?
Yep. It's,
okay.
Let me just double-check the wording of it. I'm pretty sure it is...
Line of sight?
Yep, spectral weapon within range of 60 feet.
Okay.
So it literally doesn't even have to be somewhere I can see. Which is nice. And when it's casted, it's cast as a bonus action. When it appears, you make a attack roll with it using spellcasting modifiers. So let's see. Not this going to hit Bluey. Oh, I doubt that. That is a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay. So this sort of shimmering, shifting red, blue, white, green, sort of rainbow lance doesn't seem to be doing much where it is. And as an action, the other two are still within, within like 15, just outside of my range on that.
Yeah. Yep. So I guess 16 feet away.
And with that, then, as an action, Gar's going to cast Toll the Dead as at the one who actually hit him with the arrow. You know, you didn't roll too well for me, so
Okay.
I'm switching to my metal die.
Ooh, snap. It's serious now.
Okay, you're going away. That's a 2. Oh, wait, that's a wisdom save. Toll the Dead is not an attack roll, it's a wisdom save. So, I apologize, I rolled for nothing. I need him to make a wisdom save.
That is a 12.
That fails.
Unsurprised. They are not the smartest things.
Okay, it takes
They are kind of just metal.
1d12. Let's see here. That's 11.
You're dead.
Hey.
Door pops open, another one comes out.
Hey, that's a
We have an
bingo
unlimited
right
supply of these.
I have no doubt. And with this, Car's actually going to take 5 like a 5-foot step back towards the one that was like 16 feet away, just enough so that when it's ready to go again, it's got these little fey creatures dancing around its face.
Okay. Okay. Next is Jamie.
there. Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna punch this blue one next to me
Okay.
4 times again. I'm gonna blow all my key points.
Okay.
Do it.
Wonderful. I just keep blowing key points. First one and second one. That's a 19 and a 13. 13.
Yes and yes.
Wonderful. That's another 13 and a
Yep.
20 something.
Yep.
$26. I think it's 26.
Okay.
I might not have added my extra on one of them. I 26.
Okay. He is not looking great.
Oh I'm gonna
Are
stay
you
where
moving
I
at all?
am.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna stay behind this pillar.
Grimlock?
Alrighty, I'm gonna bonus action Planar Warrior mark the blue ogre.
Okay.
All up in my biscuit here. Well, not any longer, I suppose. Yeah, I am gonna do that. I was debating something else, but I changed my mind. And then I will make my attack against this lovely individual. That's a 17 on die to hit. Forget what I'm modifying this plus 8. Yeah. So 25 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Oh. It will take 11 force damage. On the
He
first
is
hit.
not doing well at all.
Oh, very good. Then I hope the second hit really hits. Aha, yes. 18
Yeah,
plus
that hits.
26 to hit.
Yes.
10 piercing damage.
He is out for the count.
I'm just gonna give Jamie a big thumbs up from my little rock that I'm standing in, my little alcove.
I lean back with 2 big thumbs.
This will make a great story.
In all of my naked glory.
Okay. Lip, your turn.
How many? What color ogres are still in the playing field?
You have yellow and green.
How far is the green one from the yellow one?
They are right up on each other.
I'm going to point the cannon at the green ogre, and I'm going to fire a green potion at it.
Okay. So that is the aggro.
And it's just straight D20, right?
Nope.
11.
Okay. So you fired that at the green one, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. So that means that the yellow one is going to keep attacking it.
Okay. I see what you meant with the correction. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I had that completely planned. And I already have it. You know what? Bonus action. I'm gonna fold a second.
Okay.
Okay. I'm happy. And yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, the yellow one is gonna attack the... That's gonna hit. That's gonna do a lot of damage. And these down. 14. That's a 17. 14. Okay. Green is going to try and attack yellow. And actually gonna hit this time! Woo!
Hooray!
Oh, shoot. Double 7s for damage. It's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yellow has finally had damage done to him. And then it is the monodrones. And so...
So first one has to make a wisdom save.
Okay,
One...
that's what it was. Like something was gonna... That is a 2.
Yeah, so that's gonna fail. So
Yup.
that is another 3d8, which is 14.
Yep, it's dead. It explodes. Doors ding open. Another one comes out. The other one is gonna move. You said you moved 5
I
feet.
moved 5 feet away, so basically it can get 10 feet away from the buzzer.
Yeah, so it's gonna move up 30 feet. And going to fire at you. That is a 19.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Plus 3.
Now it doesn't hit.
6 damage.
You have to roll exactly a 19.
And it is Car's turn.
Okay, so looking at this little thing, and actually I just realized I was not rolling my Constitution saves for my spellcasting. And
Oh.
as that last hit, I lost concentration on my spirit guardians.
Okay.
So the little fey creatures have now disappeared. So Kara's going to come running up to this one in front of him and reaching into his bag is going to pull out a length of rope. And I want to use my action to try to bind this creature.
Okay.
Like, basically, wrap it up. I have 50 foot of rope, so I'm talking like...
Yeah.
Cocoon it. Cocoon this thing so it just can't move.
Alright, I'm gonna have you make a... Start with a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To see if you can get it, like, hooked on.
We'll go red.
Got
The helmet dice. Okay, that's not bad. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm gonna have you, so that you were able to, like, attach the rope to it, so now if you want to wrap it up, that's going to be athletics check.
Okay. Let's start with Helmer. Ooh, that is not as good. Not horrible, though. Where's my... You said athletics?
Yes.
That's a 17.
No, that still works. You get it all wrapped up, and you notice that the door does not pop open.
Beautiful.
You have
So-
bound
Right.
bound one of the robots.
And how big is this thing? Is this...
It's not very big. It's like, I don't know, maybe 4 feet tall, but it's pretty spindly. It's all clockworks. They're not,
so
bulky
too big
or
to put in my
anything.
backpack.
I don't know. How big is your backpack?
Standard. I guess I'll say adventure.
You could probably get like 2/3 of it in, and maybe its head would be sticking out.
Yep.
So,
Right in the backpack, just this head sticking out behind cars.
nice.
A makeshift Togepi.
Nice.
And
Are
I'm
you doing
pretty
anything
sure
else?
I'm pretty sure that burns my full action
Yeah,
to do that.
probably. Yeah.
So, Car's just going to move back. So he was within 10 feet. Car's going to use the rest of his move to put himself in between the other two, the other thing and the buzzer.
Okay.
And actually, 5 feet, my full movement towards it, so that I am blocking it. But the other thing, if it pops out, can't just reach over and smack the buzzer.
Fair enough. It is Jamie's turn.
Whoa! I say it every time. I'm gonna, just do my monk thing and like burn a key point again to run over to the yellow one, because the yellow one's starting fights and it's kind of messed up. Like the green one was just minding his own business, and the yellow one just hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
But neither of those are gonna hit. That's a 10 and a 9.
Nope.
Then it's a 20-something and a 20-something.
Yes and yes.
I just want to point out to all our viewers at home that this yellow ogre and green ogre have been beating each other up. Now this little naked monk comes running up. Bing, bing, bing.
11 points of damage.
I'm thinking of a little, like, I don't know if you guys read the comic books or anything, but the little Love Is Cupid just like running up and just beating people up.
That's how we do. That's what we do here.
You can roll damage.
Oh yeah, it was 11.
11. Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna stay right here
Okay.
because it's aggro.
No, that only lasted one turn. The aggro.
Oh, that was last
Oh.
round. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, we got
So, it is the yellow ogre's turn.
it. All right, hit me. This
He's
is
gonna
the
turn
end.
to Jamie,
This is the end.
and that is an 18 plus 6.
That hits.
Okay. And that is... Oh, that's not bad. That's only 7 points of damage.
Hey.
Oh, you're right.
Alright.
Yeah, I did totally miss Yep. No. Okay, cancel
Yeah,
that.
Jamie's at the
I-
top, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Jamie's right after me. I got really confused.
Yep.
for a
No,
moment.
I got screwed up because he was hitting the yellow one, and I got screwed up in my initiative order. Sorry. Nope. So cancel that hit. It's gonna happen, but
Just not yet.
yeah.
Right.
It is Grimlick's turn.
So which ogre got hit with the rage potion?
The green one.
The green
Green
one.
one.
Okay,
But
so
at
I'm
this
going to
point-
target the yellow one that's fighting the green one.
That has worn off.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'm going to go for the green one.
Okay.
And I have a little poem for my friend sitting in the cannon. I'm going to turn to him, just look at him and be like, the first one was red and the second one blue. I'm going to draw my arrow and shoot at that third one too.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot
Slight
at the
clap.
green one.
Oh, great.
Thank
Oh,
you,
okay,
thank you. That was a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
They're not within 30 feet of me, are they? Because they're on the other side.
No, they are
Okay.
probably about 50 feet from you.
Okay. So they're out of range for that, and that is okay. That is a 22 to hit.
You get 2 hits.
Yeah, range to get extra attack, right? Level 5.
Oh, I've never played Ranger.
Yeah, rangers get extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a martial class.
Okay.
And that is 11 piercing damage.
Okay,
Yes.
he is very, very incredibly bloodied. And now it is Lip's turn.
This is confusing. I officially only have one yellow potion and one blue potion, right?
You have 2 yellow potions and 1 blue.
Yeah, because I haven't used any. Actually, I haven't used any of the blue ones either. Where did I get the second yellow one from?
Because Dale picked up a red gem.
Oh, I thought that was a healing potion that I shot 2 of.
Healing and yellow. The
Yeah, the
red
red
gems.
can be one of those.
You started with one of each. He picked up an extra.
Right, and
he
I
picked
thought I
up-
got 2 reds. I got another yellow. Is what it
Right.
You
is.
got
So you
one.
had-
You got an extra red and a yellow.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so still not very helpful. I'll hold off on this one right now. I'm going to take my newly folded paper bomb that I made again,
Okay.
and I'm going to make an attack at the yellow one,
Okay.
just to help the situation out.
So again, you're about 50 feet away.
Great, 60 is the limit.
Okay.
That is 15.
That hits.
Awesome. It is going to explode in the ogre's eyes.
Okay.
Roll 3. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes 8 points of damage and is now blinded.
Okay. And I will admit I'm not great on effects. Does
Disadvantage
blinded-
on attacks,
Okay.
and I think that's it.
Okay, well, it is now Yellow Ogre's turn. He's going to try and attack Jamie with
No.
disadvantage.
Attack rolls on it have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it still have disadvantage, though?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it automatically fails ability checks.
Well, that was an 18 and a 19. This ogre really wants to hit you, Jamie.
No.
Plus 6 on both of those as well. So,
Jeez.
yeah, they hit. So let's see how much damage you take. 5 and 3, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 points of damage.
No.
It's your fault for standing right next to him.
It's all ogre.
Are you dead?
Oh gosh, no.
Oh,
He dies from that one awful punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's the green ogre's turn, who's also going to attack you.
No!
And that is 17. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
They're strong creatures. And that is an 8 and a 3 is... math.
An unconscious Jamie.
15 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay. It is the monodrone's turn. And the one that is all bound up is going to try and make a strength save. And it gets a 5, so that's still stuck. And the other one was at the door, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
literally just walked in the
Yep.
door.
So it's going to come in
And I'm
30
gonna-
feet.
Well, it'll literally be coming right into me at that point. Because I have... actually, what's my ground movement? I have no idea. Oh, my ground movement is only 25 feet, so I'd be... would have been 10 feet out, 10 feet back, so I'm only like 5 feet away, so yeah, never mind.
Okay. He's going to move in 30 feet and try and melee. He only got a 4. He misses.
Yeah.
Okay. And back to you, Car.
Oh, okay. So Carl reaching in again to item strapped on the back of his backpack, pulls off one of his nets. Because, why not have a net when you can buy your own equipment? And he is going to throw the net at said monodrone that is in front of him.
Okay.
And try to catch that one where, tying this one kept the other one from coming up. And
Okay.
it is a, I'm not going to trust you again. We're going to go back to the gemstone. I should have left you out. That's a 1.
That
Oh.
fails. You go to throw it, and it gets tangled around your hand, and you kind of went it over your head, and it got caught on the other one, and so you're just sort of almost stuck yourself. You almost managed to net yourself.
And then,
Yeah, that does not.
Looking down and seeing our unconscious monk on the ground.
Hey, that's me.
That is you.
Is going to say, "Where did you get up already? What are you doing just laying there?" And as a bonus action, cast Healing Word at 2nd level. So that is going
Wonderful.
to be 2d4 plus 3.
For those
And
keeping
that
records at
is-
home, both healing words have been used on the same person.
All of the healing has been used
All
on
of
the same
it.
person.
I healed Grimlick.
No, the first, yes.
Yeah,
The first
the
healing
first
one
healing
did.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
But all healing after that, yes.
So that
I need
is
it.
I also kind of left him there, too, though, so...
Yeah. Also, there are 3 other healing potions that you guys could get.
Yep, they're just on the ground, just waiting.
I could go get them, but there's one safer up here.
Monk Boy, you now have 10 points of health.
Nice!
Second ogre just hits, goes right back down.
Body.
Are you done?
Yep, that's I've got
Okay.
a net hanging half over my face of the monodrone in there. I got him back up. Yeah, that's I get just putting myself bodily in front of this thing to not let it pass. How
good.
far away from it is me? It's like still about 5 feet away from me.
It would be...
Well, you said it came up 30 feet.
Yes, 5 feet. Yep.
Okay, so Car's gonna move
Just wanna
5 feet
tap it.
closer to it.
So you're just...
Literally right in its face.
Okay. Then it is Jamie's turn.
Hello! I have problems. I am gonna use my very last key point and punch 4 times again.
Okay. At which one?
Grimlick.
He deserves
I'm gonna punch the yellow one.
Okay.
The yellow one does a lot of damage. And
You gotta climb 20 feet with your drunken ass to get to me.
that's a 10 out of 26,
No and a yes.
and a 14, and a 12.
Yes and no.
Alright.
You got 2.
12 points of damage. And since I used step of the wind, I'm going to run 50 feet away. I'm assuming I can get the full 50 now because I'm like off center.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Okay. He is not looking good either. The yellow one now.
Bonus action to pick up gems.
My bonus action is spending my key point for step
Yes.
of the wind.
To run
So
the
you
fuck away.
you literally just run right past beautiful gems.
Yep.
Just flying.
Yeah.
Great.
And the blue one, both of them are visible. You could actually pick them up in one go because they're just around his neck.
Oh well.
The joys of being the DM. You make beautiful plans.
I am
fine.
drunk! Not me, but my character is drunk!
Yes,
I'm
Grimlick's
like, oh
turn.
crap, I'm gonna die!
It's my turn?
I
Grimlick's.
believe it's my turn, and I
Yeah.
would like to forego using movement to get off this ledge and just right over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna just bow and just fall right over the edge, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
go get the other gems.
See this dwarf just like topples.
That will be about. That's going to be 30 feet of movement to do that.
Of course, the stubby legs.
Sorry.
Wait, 50 feet down?
I am not.
Well,
gonna...
no, because you're on the edge, and he died like. I guess it'd actually be like 35 feet because he died right near the pillar, which is 40 feet. But he wasn't quite at the pillar, so it's about 35 feet away.
Alright, then I might not do that, because if I can't get there, it wouldn't really be worth me jumping down there.
I mean,
Sure it would.
brave?
Both of the ogres are looking pretty dang bad.
Yeah, that's why I kind of figure out, it's just time to just do my job and shoot things again. So that's what I shall do.
Okay.
Or at least try to. I will
Go.
go for the green one. Is the
Okay.
yellow one still blinded?
It's until my next turn, so yes.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the yellow one.
They're both just dead. It's all over now.
Wow. That's a 21 to hit the yellow one.
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He is very, very bloodied.
Alright, and I will attack again at it. 23 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing damage.
He is dead.
Yay!
So you have one very bloodied ogre left.
Did I get the killing blow on all three of them right now?
Oh no!
No,
I
Jamie killed the red
mistakenly
one.
Okay, alright, good.
Got the biggest guy. Sorry,
Very good.
Elsa.
And then got clobbered by one of the smaller guys.
Yep.
I think they're the alpha now. Which means that I killed the woman beat you, so I'm the alpha now.
Right, yeah. That's how it works. Yeah.
Lip, it's your turn.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to take out yet another piece of string, and I'm going to wrap it around my finger. And I'm going to point. I want to point at the fallen Grimlick. You searched the blue ogre, right?
I got
Or
one
red
gem
one.
off the red ogre.
The red over.
I
There's
found the
still
one
blue
that was in its pockets. There's still one on the red ogre's wrist.
And then the blue ogre, both of them, he is wearing them as necklaces. But they're both
Then-
visible.
I will point at the blue ogre, and I will cast Unseen Servant to go
Okay.
and fetch me the frickin' gem.
A very practical use of the spell I thought was useless. I'm impressed.
I'm sorry, the spell is more useful than my own monk.
Oh.
I've been dealing massive damage. Leave me alone.
What's the range on that?
It's 60 feet.
Okay. So all of a sudden you see the necklaces sort of lift up and get pulled off. and then they just disintegrate, and you have one more of each of the potions.
What color are those again?
You have one of every and 2 of blue.
Okay.
So
Blue, green, blue, green, blue, green.
That would be like a whole action, and he doesn't have like his own separate action or anything like that, right? No, it's just by my command. Cool. Then he's just gonna hang there, and that's my turn.
okay.
Can't believe.
It is Green Ogre's turn. You ran away, right, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm 50 feet away.
Okay. He is going to
Throw a boulder at me.
run up towards you and make a javelin attack.
Is that a projectile?
It is piercing. No, it is. It's
Oh,
yes, it is.
It's a throw.
It's a ranged weapon. Yes.
Okay, alright. Just making sure.
Do you have an advantage on that or something?
No.
That is a 13 plus 6. Dang, ogres are good. 19 to hit.
Wonderful.
Does that hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the damage with deflect missiles though. I'm gonna try to catch the javelin.
Okay, well that is 9 points of damage.
Alright. 2. I reduce it by 11 damage, so I'm fine.
Okay. And then it is the monodrones.
Can't you throw it back if you reduce
With
it
a
to
key
0?
point. You have to use a key.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm out
he
of
doesn't
key
have
points.
The monodrone is going to try and get around you, Car.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna make a stealth check. What is stealth based off? Is that
Dexterity.
Dex?
Dexterity.
That's a 14. Can I have you make a perception check?
So perception check or just use my passive?
Nah, perception check.
Oh, okay.
Make it interesting.
That is a natural 15 with my perception modifier 6. That's a 21.
Okay, so you see him try to get around you. So you can take an opportunity attack as he tries to skirt you.
So we will take a swipe and see what happens here. And that's going to be a 6.
That does not hit.
So he manages to get around.
Yep,
Sorry,
he
y'all.
does.
No.
And
There we go.
And he is going to go and he slams the buzzer. And Lip, Jamie, and Grimlick, you are all stunned for 1 round.
Great.
It's now Car's turn.
At least I'm not all the way down there, right? Liz?
You bastard.
Oh my word.
How you forsaken me.
It's your
You
turn,
can say
Car.
this ogre's gonna catch me with my pants down.
Literally.
You were the one that took him off.
Where is this ogre? Did it make it all the way to the pillar?
It is... Yes.
Okay.
Yep, it is, like, right below you, pretty much.
Bonus action to move my spirit weapon from over the corpse of the blue one next to the green one and have it make an attack on it.
Okay.
And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, spiritual weapon. What is the damage on that?
Please.
It literally doesn't matter. He only has 1 hit point.
Oh.
Yes! I'm saved!
And that is 7 points of damage.
He is a goner.
Drive it right through the middle, just into the ground.
And as soon as it is dead. You hear this bing, 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 and a door that you previously couldn't see opens up, and a female figure walks in, and she says, "Well, that was quite a show. Very well done. We will send
Curse is
you."
hitting the button.
Just like
Curse is over the monitor, just smacking the button because everything's dead.
She hits a little. She like pulls out a little thing, little like box, and hits a button, and the button is now deactivated. Well, we will send you all to the healers, and then you will be on your way. We do ask that you don't return to this town, however, as you were convicted of rioting. So, but very good. You survived with your life. That was actually quite an ingenious solution. Sacrificing one of your own. Don't see that all that often with such good results.
No, I met him hanging on a fence yesterday. Or earlier today, so.
Honestly, I feel like this whole city needs to rework their law system. I'm very confused by the fact that, like, people walking down the street when a riot happens are now convicted of murder. I'm also a little bit less drunk now, so it's, like, a lot easier for me to understand what happened.
I want my unseen servant to slap him.
I'll allow it.
Car's just taking the monodrones with him. Just picking the other one up and he's going to try to leave with them.
Yeah, as soon as the thing happened, it deactivated, so...
Oh, so they're just stationary? They're just...
Yep.
Oh, pick it right up.
Yeah. You actually felt the other one kind of droop forward and hit you in the back of the head. And the captain, the woman who came in, was like, well, yes, we'll get you sent over to healers and then get you on your way out of town. Congratulations on surviving the test of will. And she presses the button again, and you all pass out. And that is where we will end it.
Naked, drunk, and on some sand. That's
now-
where I normally
That was your own
knock
fault,
out.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say that Jamie tries to find a reason to get naked in every one shot.
Hey, that's not true. This is the first time. I played Yelro in a one-shot. Yelro was not naked. I played Noah in a one-shot. He didn't get naked.
Yeah.
I try to... On Noah, I try
he
to get naked every episode.
Noah pretty much got naked that one time. He was pummeled enough that he might as well have been naked by the end of the one. Literally every dinosaur in the world was attacking it.
You get a dinosaur. Wait, you get another dinosaur.
Well, we can continue this once we've let our wonderful audience go. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Let me scroll up and see if I can find the list again. Woo! Many-Sided Dice, Streamlabs, Twitch, Team MZ, and our newest partner, DiceBard. Again, if you go to their website and use the promo code PROBO, you'll get free expedited shipping anywhere in the world. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you are interested, this was sort of based off of a thing that appears in the Adventure Zone, so that's sort of where the credit for the idea came from.
Also, thank you to our wonderful DM.
Yeah, shout out
Yes,
to
very good.
Honey for jumping into it, being
Yeah.
a wonderful DM for the first time.
Thank you guys for being pretty decent for the first time.
Hey,
Pretty
man.
decent. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Pretty okay. You had that weird guy that got naked.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what I
one was
expected
naked
with him,
bodies in
though.
Sand, so, hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Speaking
yeah,
of
so-
naked people, before we jump off completely, just want to give you guys a shout out. Definitely look for Jamie tomorrow as we jump into Insight Check.
We are actually taking a break tomorrow.
So
Because,
just
a
imagine
couple of us can't make
naked
it.
Jamie tomorrow.
Just when you're at home wondering, why isn't Insight Check on? Just think about me naked next to a fire, adding my
Wanna rub
proficiency
it.
bonus to things. Quick, cut us off.
That being said, check out the schedule for other things as well. Sunday, Curse of Strahd. Monday, we are on for Tomb of Annihilation.
Tomb is on Monday.
Yeah.
Then Tuesday coming in April, Tabletop Legends.
And
Wednesdays, we have-
Delvin
we
Dash
are-
is back.
Delvin
Oh,
Dash.
sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, we are back
Forgot
with
Wednesday
our
existed.
usual campaign of Wish. Thursdays, we do have Devon Dash, and I think we are back with. Kirsty's not there, but we may
Mystic
be back
Hour?
with.
I think
think
Mystic Hour is
we
back.
are.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think she's off of
Sweet,
her
sweet, sweet.
forced sojourn to this weird foreign realm she's inhabiting right now.
Final Fantasy 3 or Kingdom Hearts 3.
I don't know how she's still playing that game. I mean,
I mean, I
It's
heard
been-
rumors. It's like
You know
20
what?
hours
We're
long.
not talking about it. We're not talking
No.
about it. We're just going to leave that alone, and we're going to do a sign off.
Well, if you ever find yourself in a unknown village or unknown town surrounded by a bunch of ogres and being forced to fight to the death, make sure to add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Woo!
Enjoy.